Well, speaking of a real laugh fest, I'm here today to talk about JoJo Siwa. She's done it. She's been in enough headlines, and I've seen that stupid fucking face paint on my feed enough times that now I feel compelled to talk about her. So JoJo Siwa reveals plans for triplets, in quotes, with 3 surrogates. The Dance Moms alum, 21, says she wants to have 3 babies carried and delivered by 3 different surrogates. Because I'm gay and I have to plan a pregnancy much different than a straight person, I actually want to take 3 eggs, fertilize those eggs, and have 3 surrogates. So technically they'll be from the same batch, but they would be born separately, the Karma singer continued. Then maybe their little birthdays will land on different days and they can be triplets, but not.
I hate her.
There's more. So JoJo had previously expressed her desire to have 3 children, a baby girl named Freddie and twin boys named Eddie and Teddy. The former Nickelodeon star continued, "Those are my nuggets, and no one comes before my nuggets." First of all, surely there could be different names than baby Freddie, Eddie, and Teddy.
That's sick.
This is a Nickelodeon star that should know her history to know we're playing with fire in the Ed, and Eddie universe.
Did you see they are similar? I am at the root that you're at, but then the branch I did is... they're bringing back Dance Moms, but with no original cast members at all. Like Lifetime was like, "We heard your requests," and it's like, bloop, 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 all these requests. And then it's like, Dance Moms is back. And then the commercial is a new teacher. It's not Abby. Oh. None of the kids are back. None of the moms are back. It's just nothing.
Oh, that's like, we heard you like the Big Mac, so here is a turkey club from Safeway. You need Abby Lee Miller. And even now, Abby Lee Miller is talking about I was too hard on those girls. It's no, we wanted the trauma. We wanted to see you scream in those literal children's faces and tell them they would never be worth anything.
Exactly.
I feel like JoJo Siwa, and now this is the reverse of what I just said. Of course, it was probably traumatizing for them to not only have stage moms, but then have stage moms who are capitalizing off of you being on television, getting screamed at by one Abby Lee Miller. But I feel like JoJo Siwa is an example of a child who nobody ever listened to because she was just a vessel for dancing and money and fame. And so now, as an adult, she won't shut the fuck up. Is this PR, or is she just really this unhinged and out of touch with reality? Because I know people do keep comparing it to the Miley Cyrus bangers finger foam era, but I always felt like with Miley Cyrus there was a wink and a nod, or at the very least there was a coolness there.
The coolness was appropriating Black culture. So she shouldn't have been doing it, but that is there for some people, just not for you to be in, Miley Cyrus. Or there's still a target audience there, but just not one that you should be selling us. But whatever JoJo is doing, who is the target audience?
People that sell epilepsy medicine. I don't know. I'm is this girl having a seizure? Is she okay?
The only thing I can think is maybe it is Miley adjacent. If it is a PR move, the pre-version of Hannah Montana and JoJo with the big bow was so long in their life. They were doing that until they were 17 years old. There's no way to shake that image. Jaleel White will be Urkel forever. But I think if you come out and do the opposite of that, then that is what people are seeing, and they just want you to stop doing this. JoJo, you can do whatever the fuck you want except this. Kiss frontman singer, that dance, whatever you're doing, don't. And then if she comes back as a regular human, we've forgotten about the bow and we are not getting this anymore.
And we're just oh, thank God.
Yeah, whereas I think if she came from the bow to the human, we'd be no, bitch, you're in a bow forever. But to go from the bow to this crazy thing and then a human, then we've forgotten about the bow.
Yeah. Okay, because Miley Cyrus has talked about that era of her, and thank you for always reminding me about the appropriation piece, because I do always just like gloss right over that. But she does talk about like it was a PR stunt, and she was like singing songs about doing Molly and lines in the bathroom. But really at that time she was like engaged and married to Liam Hemsworth and was like basically like a housewife. But that was like her front facing persona, because her PR agent said like, we're going to rip you from Hannah Montana and it's going to be hard. But if you can get to the other side, you can do whatever you want in the music industry moving forward.
Wow.
So maybe that's what JoJo Siwa is doing. But I just feel like we are visiting Willy Wonka's chocolate factory and we're going down that river. And like, I just can't wait to get to the other side, because I'm like, where are we going right now, JoJo?
That ride in Willy Wonka is so scary. And so
scary.
is this era. Yeah.
Like, stop. Oh
I
my
hate
God.
it. You're a trained dancer.
That's the thing. You were on the pyramid of dance moms. Why are you moving like my Aunt Bertha at a wedding?
Right.
And Aunt Bertha has a methamphetamine addiction. So simmer down there, JoJo.